Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Sacred Sing. Thanks so much for joining me today. Look how many people we've got here already having a chat. I'm sorry to hear your news, Gina, and to everybody. So ever so sorry to hear about your friend Gina, and just a very good morning to you, and hope that today can bring you some peace. It's never easy losing friends, and I think today, well, we'll sing this music and dedicate it to Linda's memory and to everybody here today. Well, I'm sure we'll all join in wishing you and her family all the very best and lots of sympathy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so lovely to see so many of you here today. So good morning to Diane and George. Great to see you folks. It was very early. Good morning, Susanna. Good morning, Lisa. Hello to Nikki and Marion and to Anna, who was here first of all. Hello, Anna. Good morning. Thank you for your message about Garage Band. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Borodar, Dr. Glenn. We won't mention the rugby, will we? If there's anybody here from France, maybe we will. Hello to Carolyn. Good morning to you. It's a grey and mild island today. Here in Bristol, it's starting to brighten up a little bit of sun maybe in the sky, which would be lovely. Bonjour, Suzanne. There we are. Good morning, Glenn, as well. And hello to Karen. Splendid to see everybody. Hello to Dave and Jill. Good morning to Carol and to Bumble. And great to see everybody. Morning, Terry. Maybe the flooding will get rid of the mice. If you're dealing with flooding, lots of love to you, Moira. Goodness me. Yes, lots of love to you, and hope all clears up quickly and smoothly soon. Hello to Lindsay. Good morning. Splendid to see you. Good morning to Christine. Hope you and Terry are having a good day so far. Good morning, Rosa. Wonderful to see you. Glad says the French and the Irish are happy. Absolutely. So if you're from France or from Ireland, you're having a lovely morning. And least said about the Welsh performance, yes, it was so close. It was so close. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Shan. Splendid to see everybody. Good morning to Leslie. Thank you very much for your amazing picture of the rivers in Chicago being dyed green for St. Patrick's Day. I love it. It's fascinating. Good morning, Sue. Good morning to Nina and Teresa. Wonderful. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Norb and Colette. Splendid to see you. Colette's kneading bread. Fabulous. We'll get some rhythmic singing going to really help you get all the air out of your bread. Wonderful. Well, we've got some beautiful music this morning, including, of course, your performance, everybody, of the incredible Let Justice and Judgement. I hadn't intended to share this with you at this point, but everything came together so well, certainly in terms of the audio side of things. And again, huge thanks to Julie for collating all of that for me and putting it into a folder where I could just grab those files. And thank you, everybody, for your wonderful recordings and convert it into audio and create a mix. And well, I'll say more about it when we listen, but the thing is, you can really hear how much we've all learnt over the past year or so when you compare the recording that we're going to hear today with even the recording of Ave Verum, which we're also going to hear today, and with all those recordings, those of you on SIC, we've come on a long way. Good morning to Bob. Hello, Bob. Good morning, Diane. Wonderful. Hello to Jane and Linda. Hello to Morrigan and Fiona. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, Julie has been an absolute star putting all of that together for us. And so, yeah, I was listening to it, and it's really funny listening to these choral performances that we've been putting together recently. They sound as close to a face-to-face choir as you could ever expect. And when you hear the Handel, you will think, goodness me, were we all in the same room? It really does sound fantastic. So well done to everybody, and I can't wait to share it with you. The video, I'm going to give myself a little bit longer. I'm not going to rush it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to stay up late doing it. I'm going to give us 2 weeks to get the video together, which means we'll premiere it on Easter Sunday, which will be an excellent opportunity to share your lovely performance. And I'll speak more about our plans for Easter once we get started at 11 o'clock, folks. But I'm just going to quickly do my sound checks and warm-ups and so on. So let me just check that the Patchway Cathedral organ is in tune. Splendid. And do we also have our gospel instrument? Fabulous. Okay, good. That's all sounding okay. Carol says, I've learned almost more about IT than singing. Well, we've had to, haven't we, Carol? It's amazing, isn't it? Those of you who a year ago had barely even glanced at YouTube, think about what you know about this fantastic platform now. Yeah, I've had colleagues and friends who are, well, long retired, and people who previously had only ever done everything on paper, who are emailing me now saying, I'm sending you a link and I'm sending this to so-and-so, and I've sent this to so-and-so. I'm going to do a chat later on Zoom with us. Think about how much you've learned about IT in the last year. It's amazing. Fantastic. Nikki said, forgot there was a video. Exactly. So today we get to hear your wonderful performance. And I think that's always important, because the thing is, and I've been saying this to lots and lots of colleagues in the world of online conducting, as there is a little bit of a clique now building up, those of us who do this for a living now, and basically saying, well, the problem with doing a video is if you start with the video, it turns into a game of Where's Wally, or Where's Waldo if you're in North America, because all you start doing is, oh, there I am, oh, there's my friend, and you completely miss the fact that there's some music going on. So I thought, let's enjoy the sound that we make first, and then in 2 weeks' time you can get the full effect, if you like, of the video, which will be marvellous. Good morning to everyone. Splendid to see you. Hello, Nina. Hello, Jean. Wonderful, everybody. I'm just going to quickly check that the other videos are ready. So let's just, I'm going to just fade out for a minute. Here's a bit of the Stanford. There we go. The organ takes a moment to load there. How about Ave Verum? Good. And Justice and Judgement, which I'm not going to play you any of except the organ part. Marvellous. Let's go back to our chat. Excellent stuff. So I hope everyone's having a nice day. And good morning, Kit Kat. Splendid to see you. Hello to Eileen as well. Good morning, everybody. Yes, I hope those of you who've had your first jabs, I hope those of you suffering from ill effects, I hope you're feeling a little bit better. My first jab, ladies and gentlemen, is next Saturday. Next Saturday morning, I'm driving up to have it in the arm, and then we'll see how I'm doing next Sunday morning. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? Am I going to be able to take a Sacred Sing Sunday feeling grim and grotty? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. Good morning to Pamela in Market Harborough. Good morning to you. Hello to Gaynor. Splendid. Oh, bless you. Yes. And honestly, those of you who are Welsh fans, I really do feel for you. So close. So close. Incredible performance on the Welsh team. Absolutely brilliant. And Leslie's saying, you're right, we're starting with a video. When MTV started, you used to say, I don't want to see my music, I want to hear it. Well, that's all right. If you watch MTV, there's no music on it anymore. Now, Suzanne is asking, I've completely missed the boat for sending in recordings. Now, look, if you're out there and you find today's performance of Let Justice and Judgement incredibly moving and you want to be included on it, I've got 2 weeks now between when we'll be having our second premiere. And if you want to submit a recording, please do. recordings@homechoir.uk. Okay, Julie, who is an absolute star and has done a lot of work for us behind the scenes, will put that in the folders. And when I go through to create the video, I will check. And if any have arrived in between now and then, I will include them. So if you do watch today and go, oh, I wish I'd sent in a recording, it sounds so good, you've still got time. All right, I'm nice. I'm generous. Oh, fantastic. Good morning to Pat. Splendid to see you. There's a lot of screaming young people, so I'm going to... Don't worry, they're not mine, it's just the neighbours. It's fair enough. They have to deal with an awful lot of Handel and so on coming out of this house. Good morning, Val. Lovely to see you. Hope you're having a lovely day. And good morning to Jane, and hello to Marion. Hello to Jeffrey. Splendid to see you. Oh, fabulous. Hello to Alison. Be brave. Oh, don't worry. I'm quite brave about these things. I'll just stick my arm out, and I'll only cry for a minute or two. It'll be fine. Good morning to Jenny. Good morning to Gloria. Oh, splendid to see everybody. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Well, we're going to make a start, everybody. And as always, you are all so welcome. Thank you so much for coming along and spending some of your Sunday morning with us. So if you like what we do, please consider hitting that like button. If you enjoy Homechoir, then do consider subscribing. According to the figures, about 25% of the people who watch every day or every time aren't subscribed yet. So if you'd consider just pressing that red subscribe button, it doesn't cost you anything. You might have to create a Google account, which again doesn't cost you anything, and it just makes our day. Thank you, everybody. Now, do please keep chatting throughout our broadcast. It's a huge part of what makes online choirs very special. And, you know, there are people who are having a nice day and there are people who are having a challenging day. No matter how you're getting on, you are all welcome here. And this is a very, very supportive and safe place to be. So if you haven't commented yet, pop up and say hello. And as you can see, lots of people will say hello. Hello to Anne in all caps. A very good morning, everybody. Well, let's make a start, shall we? And if you can help me, make the sign with your fingers and make the noise with your mouth. Here we go. A very, very good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Sacred Sing Sunday. And it's a lovely, lovely Sunday today. The weather is brightening here. It's the census day in the UK, or it's certainly the census week, and we're completing our form today to stand up and be counted. And there was a real moment of looking at, well, what do I do for a living? How would I spend today? Quite differently from the way I spent it 10 years ago. But it's quite interesting to see, you know, how life moves on. And so today, everybody, we're going to be thinking about that, about standing up and being counted, about actually taking these opportunities to make a difference, as we all do every day. And now, speaking of making a difference, we're going to be singing a very special piece today. Our third number is Handel's Let Justice and Judgement, but it's your performance of it. Wasn't planning to share it with you, but it's come together so beautifully and so quickly. Then we're going to have our audio premiere. Before that, though, we're going to start in a moment with Charles Villiers Stanford's wonderful Oh, for a Closer Walk with God, as a little tribute to everybody who celebrated St. Patrick's Day this week. We'll follow that with your performance of Ave Verum Corpus, and then, of course, this lovely Let Justice and Judgement. Following that, everyone, we'll have a moment of silence just to reflect on the last year, and in fact the last 10 years since the last census took place here in the UK. And then, of course, it's time for our Gospel and Spiritual section. Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel and the brilliant Every Time I Feel the Spirit? So lots to look forward to this morning. Before we get to it, though, folks, if I can just quickly let you know what's coming up on the Homechoir channel this week. Lots to look forward to. So as we approach Easter, we're going to start including a little bit more Easter repertoire. First of all, though, on Monday we have our Folk Songs Day. And so we're going to learn a fantastic English folk song called Oh No John, and some other wonderful folk songs from around the world, including the wonderful Finnish Minun Kaunis Kultani On, which is a brilliant song, which Susanna taught us. I think I said that completely wrong. But some wonderful folk songs to learn on Monday. Then on Wednesday, we're going to learn Steiner's God So Loved the World from the Crucifixion, which is a beautiful piece, very, very simple, and very, very effective. Following that, speaking of simple and effective, our deep dive this week will be looking at minimalism. So how you can take a very simple chord pattern and repeat it round and round and round, and end up with something really quite effective. So if you've always liked the music of Philip Glass, of Steve Reich, of Terry Riley, then you're definitely going to want to come along. If you have no idea who I'm talking about, well, then definitely do come along and you'll learn all about this wonderful style. Then, of course, Fun Friday, we're going to have a cheeky music hall special. Not quite as cheeky as the Friday just gone, but we're going to sing the wonderful Don't Have Any More, Mrs. Moore, and other songs of that same sort of style. And, of course, a Sacred Sing next Sunday. So lots to look forward to, everybody. I do hope you can join us this week. Just one more quick notice for those of you who haven't heard, we have been approached by some wonderful, very generous benefactors who are offering free places for those who haven't signed up for the Self-Isolation Choir Messiah course. Now, this course is already underway, but you can join at any time. So if you are interested in joining, bear in mind this isn't us who are funding this. We're just going to put you straight in touch with the benefactors and with Mark at SIC if you would like a place on the SIC Mozart Messiah course, easy slip, then please do let Anna know, anna@homechoir.uk. Thank you, everybody. So let's get warmed up, shall we? Got a lovely sing to look forward to. So if I could invite you all to please be upstanding. Thank you very much indeed. Wonderful. If we could stand up nice and tall, that would be fantastic. And to start, take a nice couple of deep breaths, please. In your own time. Splendid. Good morning to Karen. Good morning to Ruth. Just as we're taking our nice deep breaths in and out. Good morning to Carla. Hello to Gareth. It is splendid to see you all. Hello to Christine as well. So let's roll our shoulders around, please, everybody. That's great. And once you've rolled them in one direction, roll your shoulders back the other way. Thank you. That's great. Just to loosen up these muscles. And then bring your shoulders up to your ears. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, just let your shoulders fall. Splendid. Well done, everybody. Rolling your head around. And just stretch those muscles out. Thank you. Well done, everyone. Good morning to Ruth as well. Splendid to see everybody. Hello to Jane and Craig. Wonderful. Thanks, everyone. Right, let's do a little bit of gentle humming. So let's hum together on a C. Here we go. And... lovely. And again. And again. Lovely. Now an for November. And... now an ooh and... ooh. Lovely. And now an aw and... aw. And again. Aw. And an ah. Ah. Lovely. And now just a couple of ma-ma-mas. Me first. Ma-ma-ma. Your turn. Lovely. Ya-ya-ya. Great. Basses and altos drop down the octave. I'm sure you already have done so. And now everyone else. Ma-ma-ma. And great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. Very well done. Thank you. Now, do please have a sip of drink. Hydration is so important. Thank you. And, well, we're going to make a start, as I say, with our first piece today, which is the beautiful Oh for a Closer Walk with God by Stanford. Now, you'll find the score for this in the description for today, but we're going to have the score up on screen as before. So do please join me and Anna as we perform this lovely, lovely piece with all of you. And do enjoy. It's a beautiful, very gentle, very lilting piece, not to be oversung. In fact, today's music is all fairly gentle. So do enjoy the wonderful Oh for a Closer Walk with God.
Shine
Thank you, everybody. Very, very well sung, and a gentle way to ease us into our Sunday. So, of course, a year ago, and it's worth considering what we were doing a year ago. A year ago, I was recording Quarantine Choir, but I was also looking forward to a new style on the channel. If you were with me a year ago, or if you've had a chance to check the homechoir.uk archives of what we were producing last year, I was producing little 10-minute videos every day with a little song, and it was still a week or so before I started doing the live streams. But what I'd had requests for was to do something. Now I'm going to have to choose my words very carefully. Something a little less frivolous. And it wasn't worded quite as politely as that, but one lady wrote to me and said, could you do some real music effectively? And I was thinking, okay, so we've got this lovely choir. At this point, I think we had 200 or 300 subscribers after a week. And I thought, well, what can we do? What about something like Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus, an example plucked from the air. And so a year ago to this day, almost to the hour, I was putting in place the building blocks of what would become our first quarantine chorus performance, Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus. And it was that recording which led to me meeting Mark Strawn and the formation of the Self-Isolation Choir. And so this piece has become really, really important to me and to a lot of people. Now, you very, very kindly submitted a number of recordings for this last year. And so we're going to sing along with this wonderful home choir performance of Ave Verum from last November. So please do enjoy and please join in as we sing. Now, the score's not going to be on screen. I'm afraid there's no room because it's got your smiling faces on it. So if you need to sing along with the score, please get it from the description. But otherwise, do enjoy your performance of Mozart's Ave Verum. Here we go.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for singing along live this morning. I did catch in the comments some people going, I only know the Unus Annus version, which you recorded for me just the other week. Well, I hope you managed to get your copies in time. That is such a beautiful piece. As Norb says quite rightly, thus we were formed by Mozart. And I think if you're going to choose a composer to launch a new style of music, well, I don't think you can do better than Mozart. Although perhaps Handel is a close second, because of course Mozart's Ave Verum led to the formation of Self-Isolation Choir, and we also followed it up shortly afterwards here on Homechoir with Zadok the priest. Now, we've been working on another coronation anthem over the last few weeks, everybody, the lovely Let Justice and Judgement, which is the second movement of Let Thy Hand Be Strengthened. I'm delighted to say that not this coming week, because of course we have some lovely Stainer to learn, but in the week before Easter, we will be learning a little bit more of that wonderful coronation anthem, in particular the Alleluia that comes at the end. And this is going to be a challenge, everybody, but it is huge fun and a Handelian fugue. So that's to look forward to in a couple of weeks just before Easter. But before that, we have a wonderful, wonderful premiere. This is the first time that anybody outside of this house has heard your performance of Let Justice and Judgement. And when I recorded this with my family back in January, I instantly thought this would be a fantastic one to record. I had no idea, though, that it would sound as good as it does. And I really do believe that this is worlds apart, even from the Ave Verum Corpus that we've just heard. So do enjoy our performance now. The score will be on screen because this is audio only, and I want you to enjoy the fact that we sound like a face-to-face same room choir, and that after a year is an incredible achievement. So everybody enjoy your performance of Let Justice and Judgement. The video will be following in 2 weeks' time, but enjoy the way we sound. Here we go. Here's Let Justice and Judgement. done. Everybody, that was a splendid performance, and huge thanks to everyone who sent in a recording. Now, we will hear and see the full version of that in 2 weeks' time, which will have all of your videos included. It'll have Malcolm's wonderful oboe lines as well. And if you missed an opportunity to be in that wonderful recording and you're sitting there going, I wish I'd sent it in, please, if you would, send us your recording. It can be audio only if video is not your bag. Please don't worry about that. If you can make sure I get that within the next week, so by 28th of March, to recordings@homechoir.uk, and I will make sure you're included in that wonderful, wonderful performance. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, I feel that that is a world apart in terms of the quality and the confidence of the Ave Verum Corpus. And that just makes me really very, very proud of all of you, proud of what we have built together. And as I said today, I've been very much inspired by the fact that it is the census at the moment here in the UK, and I would advise everybody and recommend, please do make sure you fill in your forms. It's such an important thing to be part of. But it's important to stand up and be counted and recognise our place in the world at the moment. So filling it all in. What am I doing at the moment? Well, a year ago, I'd have written something very different on the form. Today, I was able to write professional conductor of online and face-to-face choirs. And I'm incredibly proud to be in that role. And so what I'd suggest to you is let's reflect on the roles that we are playing now. And you might not think that you play many roles, but if you're here today and you're involved with this lovely choir, well, you are part of a really important organisation that brings comfort to people around the world, that raises thousands of pounds at this point for charity, and really is a very, very good thing in the world at the moment. So can I invite you to reflect on that if you would like to? If you'd like to say a prayer for a minute, just whilst we bow our heads, then of course, please do. If you'd just like to join us in some silence, then that's fine as well. And as I like to say, if you want to go and get a cup of tea, you've got about a minute. So thanks, everyone. Let's just bow our heads and reflect on that. Thanks very much, everybody. Thank you. Can I invite you all to have a quick sip of drink? And let's loosen the tie a little bit as we enter the Gospel and Spirituals section of our Sacred Sing. And just to say, glancing at your comments, thank you so much for all of the lovely things you've said to myself and to Anna today. We really do appreciate all of your support, folks. And just thank you to all of you for being brave, for sending in those recordings. A couple of you have said in the comments that you've struggled with the recording, and I completely empathise, 100%. But, you know, everyone who sent in a recording was included in that recording. So please do send them in, all right? Please don't think it's not worth doing, because one voice in amongst dozens, and there were about, I think, 60, 70 voices in that choir, one voice mixed in with that, all you're going to be doing is adding luster and adding quality to that sound. Trust me. All right. It's a friend of mine. We were talking about this, and do bear with me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. But if you're polishing a parquet floor or something beautiful like that, if you get right down close, you can see all the imperfections in the wood, and you can become obsessed with it. But when you step back, you just see the wonderful shine and luster of that floor. And it's the same when we're putting together an online recording. Yes, it's the same with me. If you listened to all the individual parts that went together to make all these recordings that we do for you, you'll go, that's not very good. Oh, that's not very good. But when they're all put together, with a little bit of reverb and a little bit of studio magic. It all sounds fantastic. So please, if you're out there thinking, oh, I couldn't possibly send a recording in, maybe consider doing it. All right, we're going to be doing more projects in the coming weeks and months, so if you don't fancy doing the Handel, maybe something else, but do consider it, because it is a lot of fun and it's wonderful. Those of you who are in those recordings, just let me know. It does feel good, doesn't it? When they get played and when they sound good, you go, oh, we're in that. You can feel all proud, rightly so. Well, everybody, it's time to sing some gospel music now, and so if you join me as I just get my slide set up, our first song is the wonderful Didn't My Lord Deliver Daniel? And I love this song. I've been singing this one since I was in the Havering Youth Choir many, many years ago. So let's sing this one together. Ready? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Then why not every man? And again, didn't my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Then why not every man? He delivered Daniel from the lion's den, and Jonah from the belly of the whale, the Hebrew children from the fiery furnace. So why not every man? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Then why not every man? Oh, the wind blows east and the wind blows west, it blows like Judgment Day, and every soul that netted pray, will be glad to pray that day. Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Then why not every man? Well, I set my foot on the gospel ship, and the ship began to sail. It landed me over on a Canaan shore, so why not every man? Everybody, didn't my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Then why not every one more time? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel, deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Then why not every man? Thank you, everyone. Well sung. Such a funky piece, isn't it? Great, great piece. And that leads us to our last song of the Sacred Sing. Every Time I Feel the Spirit. This one is just pure fun, upbeat, lively. It's got this great walking bass line. That sort of thing. Okay, so if you're sitting down and you fancy having a bit of a bop, well then this is the perfect piece for you, and hopefully this will set you up for the day, whatever you've got planned. If you've got a busy day ahead, well hopefully this will fill you with energy and enthusiasm to grab today, to seize the day and to make it yours. And if the plan for today is in fact to seize the remote control and spend the day on the sofa, well have a fantastic day, you deserve it. Now everyone have a quick drink for this one. And let's have some fun. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow for some folk songs, some really, really good music this week. This lovely bit of Stainer on Wednesday, the deep dive. I mean, really, why would you go anywhere else? So come and join us tomorrow for our Folk Monday. But join me now, please, as we sing Every Time I Feel the Spirit. Ready? Here we go. Every time I feel the Spirit's moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit's moving in my heart, I will pray. Up on the mountain where my Lord spoke, out of his mouth came fire and smoke. Looked all around me it looked so fine. I asked my Lord if all of this was mine. Every time I feel the Spirit's moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit's moving in my heart, I will pray. There is but one train upon this track. It runs to heaven and it runs right back. I behave, they'll let me ride. I'll have a home there when I get inside. Every time I feel the Spirit's moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit's moving in my heart, one more time. Yes, every time I feel the Spirit's moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit's moving in my heart, I will pray. I will pray. I will pray. I will pray. Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very well done this morning. We've gone from quiet and gentle to something a little bit more upbeat to hopefully, as I say, send you off for your Sunday full of the joys of spring. And if you've got your senses to fill in, well, have a fantastic time doing so, and we'll look forward to seeing you very, very soon. For those of you who are having a tough time at the moment, we are sending all our love to you. This community is here for you, and so if you need to reach out to somebody, then please reach out to somebody in this wonderful community. Look at all these wonderful comments. Bless you all for coming along this morning and for being part of this fabulous choir. You sang brilliantly, so you've got permission from the conductor to have a fantastic Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow for Folk Monday, everyone, and all the best. Bye-bye.